Either you campaign as a PPPC candidate or resign as a PPPC elections commissioner. That's the message raised by Team Benschop, who is calling on GCOM to take action on an issue involving the wrong Robeson Bend.
This time, Team Benschop strongly objects to Mr. Robeson Bend being a commissioner at GCOM and a candidate in the local government elections. We see this as a conflict of interest. And Team Benschop at this moment is calling on the PPP and calling on GCOM to issue a statement with immediate effect.
Mark Benschop and his team are furious that GCOM could have missed such a serious matter and said it is not just a concern for Team Benschop, but for all political parties, individuals or groups contesting the local government elections.
I believe that Mr. Robeson Bend should do the honorable thing. You cannot serve two masters at the same time. He cannot be sitting at GCOM as a commissioner, pronouncing on election matters, deliberating on election matters, and also being a candidate in these elections. It is unacceptable. Nowhere else in the world this happens, that a sitting commissioner, a senior member of GCOM, is going to be contesting in any elections.
Mr. Benschop's campaign manager, youth representative and newly appointed communications officer, Janelle Passad, also condemned the actions by Robeson Bend.
It is very important, especially in a time where we're demanding transparency throughout the levels of governance and government in Guyana. Again, we will call on the opposition party and Mr. Bend to do the right thing, to do the honorable thing, and either choose one path. It's either you're a commissioner, it's either you're a candidate. You cannot be both.
As a young person, we want to encourage other young persons to be in the know, understand the significance or the dangers of having a commissioner in GCOM and being a candidate. So we're going to basically educate them. Like Mark said, it's not ideal for democracy, it's not ideal for the elections, the local elections going forward.
Well, we've heard significantly from the other members of how conflicting this is, and I don't think I could emphasize more the importance of separating those two things. You don't want to operate in such a manner. I mean, we've grown accustomed to this sort of behavior for many years, and we want to ensure that moving forward that this is not practiced, and so I hope that through this and other parties coming out and other groups coming out and speaking against it, that Mr. Bend could either recuse himself from the office of the commission or stop in his bid to run.
It is not clear if the law books governing local government elections allow a commissioner to be a candidate, but for future reference, Safe TV 2 Headline News contacted APNU GCOM Commissioner on the matter. Mr. Alexander confirmed that Team Benschop's issue is about the wrong Robeson Bend. The LGE candidate Robeson Bend is in fact the son of the senior Robeson Bend, who is the PPPC commissioner on GCOM. Reporting for Safe TV 2 Headline News, I'm Shani Greaves.